Hi everybody, it's Yvonne here. How are you guys doing today? Today I'd like to show you and share with you how I make this C, letter C. I'm creating, I guess is what I'm trying to say, is I'm creating the word craft, and I got these letters. They're with chipboard, and there's 3 layers of chipboard on this one, and same here, but what I did is I Modge Podged it, and if you can tell how glittery it is, I kind of really like it. And if I get bored, I'll just pull it off and repaint it. But for now, this is how I made this. What you'll need for a project similar to this is that you're going to need some Modge Podge. You can use whichever Modge Podge you have. It doesn't really matter. And then, or some kind of glue there for that. And then I have these beautiful napkins that I picked up at the Christmas tree shop. And I love them. They're beautiful. They're 3-ply. So I am going to cover with this beautiful paper. And this is how I did it. I just took a brush, and I'm sure most of you have done Modge Podge, and I just added the Modge Podge on top, like this. That's all I did here. And then from here, I added some paper. And I just added the paper to fit how I liked it. And kind of just, you want to layer the paper, so I'm just going to do this. That's how I do mine. And I'm not saying there's a right or a wrong way. I've always done mine this way. And I find it works real good. And then you can embellish it the way you want to embellish it. I always add a little bit more Modge Podge on top. Now, these napkins are 3-ply, so I obviously took the ply off of the 2 plies out, and I just kept the front where all the images are. But any napkin will do. It doesn't matter what it is. You could actually use decorative paper to put on this, or paint it. You could do, the sky's the limit, really. I just had this beautiful paper, and I wanted to accent it because I think it's just absolutely adorable. I'm going to add this little butterfly, I think, right on the side here. I like this butterfly. Butterflies, dragonflies, they make me smile. I just love it. So, and I'm just going to keep on going here. And I'm going to show you, I have another piece right here that I can add on to my front here. It goes like, I'm just going to add it right there. Now these napkins, like I said, they're really easy to separate. All you need to do is you kind of feather it a bit at the bottom here, and it's like every other napkin. You're going to have 3 plies. I just took out 2 plies. The 2 white plies came off together. Sometimes that doesn't always happen that way. You have to kind of jiggle it a bit. But this is what I do. I'll either use my scissors or use my fingers, and I normally just apply it as such. I don't complicate my life very much. I just kind of like it nice and easy, like this. And now I'm going to add some more Modge Podge. And it's so easy and so fun. The sky's the limit with these, because you can use just about anything you put your hands on in order to make it work. Like paper, leftover napkins. I mean, you get a pack of napkins. If you get napkins, you get 20 or 25 per package, sometimes 50. I like the ones that are, when there's some that really catch my attention, my eye, I like to buy them, because and I use the rest around the house, like at the table. But for decorating, oh yeah, I love this. Love this. So this is what you do. See how simple it is? That simple. And then I'm leaving the sides hollow because I'm going to show you what I do with it. Once I've done all this, now I can play and bring it all down like this. And this will dry, and this will almost like break right off because you have nothing on the sides. So this Modge Podge, when it dries very hard, and it's protective. It's like a finish. So easy, so stinking easy. Just that easy. That easy to do. And when I saw these letters, I wanted to put craft in my room, the word craft. I could have put create, I suppose, but I thought of the word craft. So that's what I'm going to put down. Whoop. Now another piece right here. I'd like to see another piece right there. I'm going to Modge Podge that like this. Can you see it developing? It just beautifies the letter. Now I know some of you are probably yelling back there, but you didn't prime it or whatever. No, I didn't prime it. The only thing that it does, it makes the paper a little darker, but I like it. I like it a lot. Now, if you have an X-Acto knife with a sharp blade, mine is a little gooey right now, but you can always cut some down with your glue. Once it's dry, it cuts extremely well. Mine is still a bit wet. You can dry it a little quicker with the heat gun if you like. Watch your fingers, because if your fingers are sticky, it's going to rip it off if it's not dry. But it's so easy because it's so thin. Like so. I'm just going to cut a little bit here. Take this off. Like that. And from here, I'm going to do the same thing right here. That's easy. Oh, I just love these napkins. They're so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, so it's as easy as that. I've done all my my sides and everything. I'm just gonna a few places I missed out here. There. Better. And then I'll take my brush again, just brush it over to smooth things out. Now, like everything else, I've already mentioned this, but if you have wax paper, which I should have a piece very handy, or at least I thought I had, I threw it out over here. Okay, if you have a piece, you know how everything always sticks to your fingers, just use a piece of wax paper if you want, because your wax paper is not going to pull your paper away. It should, it'll only pull what's not adhered, and it's wonderful. Like, it's just perfect. There. Now, what I've done with this one here, with the letter C, I wanted something nice to go onto the sides. You don't have to. You could cover the whole thing with the paper, but I've taken some strips of beads. These bought, I think, Tuesday morning, but you can get them at the dollar store, not a problem there. And you just peel them off. And if you don't like bling, you don't need to do it that way either. There are, you can decorate it for pearls. You could do it with gemstones, other gemstones. My fingers are all gluey and I can't seem to grab it here. You could, I can't get them off. You could get them from the dollar store, like Dollarama. You could use lace to put on the side. I think that would be pretty too. You can just about use anything you wanted. Now, if you buy them at the dollar store here, the strips will already be done. This was a sheet like this that I grabbed onto for $2. And There you go. I got it now. Okay. So this has adhesive all the way down, and all I do is I start from here, and I'm adding my adhesive all the way going around like this. As you can see what I'm doing here. And I'm going to continue it all the way going around to give it that nice finished look. And then what I did with the C to make it pop, I used my Versamark. I just dabbed on to the letter. And then after that, I used, the first thing I used was the embossing powder, the clear embossing powder by Ranger. And I kind of didn't like, I wanted it with a bit more sparkle. So I used from Ranger again, it's the embossing powder holographic, but you can use whatever you want. Now I believe that for the remainder of my letters, what I'm looking to do is just put the embossing powder. I have the C, which is what I want as an impact letter, and the rest is just going to be under craft. I absolutely love it. I'm going to finish this off, and then flowers, you can make your flowers or you can purchase them, whichever one you want, and I just kind of added it on for a little feature. I think it's adorable. I think on my wall it's going to look perfect. So these letters were, I got them at half price for 50 cents at Hobby Lobby. Went for a little trip, and I bought them there because I have no Hobby Lobby. I'm Canadian, but I do, once in a while I get spoiled and my husband brings me across the border. So these were 50 cents a piece on sale, and to write the word craft is not a lot, and my napkins were $1.99, and that's it. And I'm going to have more than enough napkins, and this was, like I said, $2. I took my strips off of this. So you can cut these up if you have a cutting machine. As far as an electronic cutting machine, they do not need to be 3 thick, but that's entirely up to you. 3 layers thick. And then the rest, how you decorate it is how you like it. So pick yourself a napkin that you enjoy and just go for it. And have yourself a great day. This is Yvonne, and I'm signing up for now, but I just wanted to share as I continue on my adventure in creating my word craft. Have a great one and be happy.